Now that we have set up the approval settings, we will see how the site team can raise a request and you as an approver or someone from the approver team can approve or reject a requests. For site team to raise a material request, they will just come to the material option and they will come to the indent option. As we all know, indent is basically the material requests. To raise a new request, we will click on new indent and we will click on create your indent list. As you can see in your screen right now, we only have the name of one material cement, which is currently added in the inventory. So all the materials which are in the inventory will only be shown in this list. If you're trying to purchase or procuring a material for the first time and that is not in the inventory as an added item, we can add item here as well. For that, we will click on add more material, which is below the search bar. We'll click on add more material. We'll select the material name. We'll enter its specification and we'll select its unit. Once we have added the material by clicking on create material, that material will be shown under the list here. Now I can just click on add quantity and enter the amount of tons of steel that I required. For example, I'll just put 50 here and I'll create the indent. Once I create the indent, I can click on the indent option here and add other details as well, which is expected on is basically the day a site team member can mention here for the days he want the material. Now, for example, he wants the material for next week. They can mention the date here, which will be expected date, and assign it to any one specific person in the site team. For remarks, they can just enter the reason why they require the material in the site so that you could also validate the reason. For example, let's say I want this steel material for the for some slab casting. I will mention the reason and click on save. Once the material has been requested, the current status for the site team will be shown as pending. Now, the approve and reject button here will not be shown to the site team and it will only be shown to the approvers who are added in the indent approver option from the web portal. Now, as an admin, you can just click on approve and the material request will be approved. Only the only when the material requests are approved by the approvers, then only we can create a purchase order.